Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. Adamski, Seal, Together, and Killer, and Andy Barlow. Mutley is in the studio. Hi, Andy. How you doing?
Good afternoon, Watco. I'm very well, thank you.
It's a round of applause for you. Good to have you here. It's a Wednesday. It's Hump Day.
Oh, yes. Happy Hump Day.
And you're back in the studio. Last week you weren't very well, so first up, how are you?
I'm a lot better, thank you. Just had a few sneezes and coughs. I had a sore throat. It was like I woke up with a knife down me throat. Although I've never had a knife down my throat, but you know,
You've never been a sword swallower in another life.
No, I'm not.
Well, I'm pleased you're back, and you're back to full fitness. Another round of applause for that. And you're here to do a Mutley's Mind Masher. What exactly is a Mutley's Mind Masher before we set this rolling today?
Right. Well, it's just like a brain teaser, but I'm hoping I'm going to mash your mind. As opposed to a brain teaser, I'm going to mash your mind. But I mean, Professor Loomsbury, he always mashes my mind when he's doing all these concoctions in the lab. So that's why I came up with that Mutley's Mind Masher.
And now, prepare your brain. It's time for Mutley's Mind Masher.
Right, Arnold Schwarzenegger has a long one. Michael J. Fox has a small one. Madonna has one, but she doesn't use hers. The King doesn't use his. And the Pope doesn't use his. What am I talking about? All right, Arnold Schwarzenegger has a long one. Michael J. Fox has a small one. Madonna has one, but she doesn't use hers. The King doesn't use his, and the Pope doesn't use his either.
Ah, Mutley, I told you not to eat pork pies in the lab.
I'm sorry, Professor.
There's crumbs on the floor now.
Oh, dear. Again.
Mutley, please put the test tubes away and hoover the lab floor.
Okay.
Steering wheel bongo with Connect Network Services.
Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. A bit of Mimi Webb there, ends in Y.
Mutley? Boo!
Oof.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Prepare your brain. It's time for Mutley's Mind Masher.
All right. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a long one. Michael J. Fox has a small one. Madonna's got one, but she doesn't use hers. The King doesn't use his. And the Pope doesn't use his either. What am I talking about?
Well, it's another difficult one today, Mutley. But I like it.
I thought it was fairly easy, but...
I didn't get it, by the way. Mutley tested it out on me. I had no idea. If you think you know, 66600, if you want to give us a bell and tell us, we'll give you a mention if you do get it right. But right now, it's time for a little bit of this.
On this day in music history.
I know you like this part of the show.
I do, yes.
And we're remembering somebody today, which is quite nice. April the 29th today, heading back to 1993, guitarist, producer Mick Ronson sadly passed away on this day. Died of liver cancer at the age of 46, which is no age. Ronson recorded and toured with David Bowie from 1970 to 1973. Released in 1974 a solo album called Slaughter on 10th Avenue, which is really good. I think he released a single called Billy Porter, which is really, really good. Ronson co-produced Lou Reed's album Transformer, also part of the Hunter Ronson band with Ian Hunter, and worked with Morrissey, Slaughter and the Dogs, the Wild Hearts, the Rich Kids, Elton John, Johnny Cougar, T-Bone Burnett as well. I believe has recently been working with Ringo Starr on a new album. So, yes, Mick Ronson, we're celebrating him today, and I thought we'd go all the way back to his time with David Bowie, because he was part of the band. He was one of the...
Faces.
Not one of the Faces. Wasn't the Faces the one with Rod Stewart?
Oh, I thought you said Rock. What did you say?
I said David Bowie.
Oh, sorry, David. I do apologise.
David Bowie's band?
Was he one of the monsters from the start? No.
Something like that. You see, I'm trying to give you a mind masher now.
Yes, it's mashed my mind.
Ziggy Stardust and the...
aliens? No.
the Spiders from Mars.
Spiders from Mars.
Spiders.
Yes.
So, yeah, Mick Ronson was one of the Spiders from Mars. So we're going to play Ziggy Stardust next on the show, and then, of course, another run-through of Mutley's Mind Masher. We're going to be talking chips. Ooh. And also we're going to give you the answer before the end of the hour. So if you think you know what the answer is, get in touch.
Mansfield 103.2 Travel.
Ziggy played guitar. Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust are on this day music history track today as we celebrate Mick Ronson, who died on this day back in 1993.
You don't hear many radio stations playing Ziggy Stardust now, do you?
No, you don't. That's a blooming great song. And obviously from the album, Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
Spiders from Mars.
Ziggy play guitar. Not a very good impression of David Bowie, so we'll move on swiftly. A few people calling up and getting the answer right today, which is always nice.
Yep.
So hello to Colin. He's got it right. He sent a message on the old app. Hello to Dave Simpson. He's got it right. And Chris in Oak Tree's got it right as well.
Fantastic.
So but this is the question. In fact, wait 1 second here. Oh, it's typical. I've got... That's John, pretending to be Elvis. That's not what I'm after right now, though, if I'm absolutely honest with you. Thank you very much.
I'm Professor Stephen Bloomsbury, and this is my trusted assistant, Mutley.
There he is.
He's going to mash your mind.
Right, Professor Bloomsbury. Right, Arnold Schwarzenegger has a long one. Michael J. Fox has a small one. Madonna's got one, but she doesn't use hers. The King, he's got one, he doesn't use his, and the Pope doesn't use his either. What am I talking about? Are you there, Professor?
The Professor is here. Where is he?
Mutley, you dirty devil.
What's that all about?
No, I resemble that remark.
Yes. Right, so we're talking chips now, if that's all right.
Oh, yeah, it's making me hungry.
Do you like chips?
I do, but I don't have too many.
Why is that, Mutley? Because they're bad for you? Everything's bad for you if you have too many of them.
Do you know what? When I get my air fryer out...
Yes.
I like to cook various meats in there. I think I've got a rump steak tonight.
Okay, let me just quickly stop you here. We're talking about chips.
Yes.
Not rump steak.
No, okay.
Okay, yeah.
But that's...
Are you gonna have chips with your steak tonight?
I might do, but usually I might have mashed potato with broccoli and cauliflower. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm going to have a few chips tonight. Do you know, I like the steak chips, you know, the steak cut chips. Because, you know, them fries, you don't get much... It's full of fat and grease, isn't it, you know?
I love chips. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, but I like the steak cut ones, you know, the...
Yeah, I see what you're
I think they're
talking
called
about.
steak cut.
Anyways, boffins have done a study on chips. And apparently chips stolen from somebody else taste better. So if you steal some chips from somebody else's plate, they taste better than the ones on your own plate. So there's a tip for you.
Right.
So if you ever see anybody with some chips, nab one of them and it will taste gorgeous.
Well, if me and you went to the chippy after the show, right?
Yes.
Why don't we just swap? I'll have
swap the bags, yeah.
I'll have what you bought, and you have what I bought.
And they'll taste better.
Do you think so?
You're a genius. Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. Sophie Ellis-Bextor and Murder on the Dance Floor. And you better not steal my chips. Mutley's here, and now we've got a chip expert on the line. It's Chris from Oak Tree. Good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon, Mr. Watco.
So what you got for us then, chip-wise?
Right, there's two ways of making really good chips. You can boil whole potatoes for 5 minutes on a high heat. then slice them how you want to chip them, roll them in corn flour or cornstarch, and then bag them in hot oil. Cook them that way for about 5 minutes. You've got really nice crispy chips. Or the other way is chuck them straight into hot oil after you chopped them up. You know, don't boil them. Just chop for 2 minutes, take them out, let them cool down for about 5 minutes, and chuck them back in the hot oil, and you get really crispy outside and like mashed potato fluffy inside.
Oh.
Wow, that's thank you for that information.
Yeah, well,
Sorry, I don't know why we played that. Yeah, hang on. What I should have done is I should have done this. It's our resident chip expert, Chris from Oak Tree.
Whoa.
Any more for any more?
Yeah, and you know who likes everybody else's chips?
Go on.
Seagulls.
Seagulls. So that's the reason.
Ah, yes.
That's the reason why they're taking them, because they're so lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're pinching everybody else's. They don't want to buy their own.
Exactly.
You're making me hungry, Chris.
Yeah, and right, your jam will be with you next week.
Oh yeah, Chris is making some jam. What flavoured jam is it?
Plum, strawberry, and blueberry.
All together. I'll share some with you, Mutley.
Oh, thank you.
We got a new.
I'll make a few extra jars so you can share them with your friends.
That's very kind.
Bless you.
Thank you, Chris. Take care.
And you, young man. Catch you later.
There he goes, our resident chip expert there on the line. And now we need to get the answer to your question. Chris actually got it right earlier on.
He did, yes, he did. Right, so Michael J. Fox has only got a short one. Arnold Schwarzenegger has got a big one.
Yes.
Look, Madonna's got one, but she doesn't use hers. And the King doesn't use his, and the Pope doesn't use his. Of course, we're talking about... You want the answer now?
Go for it, yeah.
Surnames. Schwarzenegger, that's big. Fox is
short.
Yeah, and Madonna Louise Ciccone, her real name. Madonna Louise Ciccone.
Ciccone.
Yeah.
The Pope's name?
Is that like a pizza? Is that Ciccone? Is that like...
I don't know.
That's calzone.
The King's name is obviously Charles Mountbatten, is it? I don't know.
Mountbatten Windsor, I believe.
Mountbatten Windsor, yeah.
Yes. I don't know about the Pope.
You don't. We got a new Pope now. He's an American Pope, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hang on, wait a second. Let's look it up. We like to, make sure that we're fully sorted here.
Hot off the press.
The Pope.
Breaking news.
Obviously, we haven't got. Obviously, both me and Mutley aren't Catholic. We would know this straight away.
I thought the King's speech yesterday was fabulous.
It was a good speech. He's good at doing speeches, but I guess I don't think he writes them himself. Pope Leo. Pope Leo. And hang on, there's a Wikipedia page just called The Pope.
The Pope.
The
right.
Pope. Pope Leo the 14th. Let's click on that. Pope Leo the 14th, and he was born Robert Francis Prevost. Robert Francis Prevost. So now we know, but he doesn't use his name at all. He just goes by the Pope.
That's easy, isn't it?
Pope Leo.
You just go by Watco.
Yeah, but my full name. Do you want to know my full name?
Yes.
It's Ian David Watkins.
Right.
There we go. Identification Watkins.
Yep.
It's funny that, isn't it? ID.
Yeah.
ID is the shortened version of identification. This is a Norm Macdonald bit, by the way. And obviously the I's, that stands for in identification.
Yeah.
It stands for I, doesn't it? Whereas the D stands for identification. So the D is doing all the hard work there, and the I is just being an I.
Yes. Yeah. ID. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, just call me Watco, or please don't call me late for dinner.
And I haven't got one, so I've adopted Mutley, you see.
Andy Mutley Barlow.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, we've learnt about each other. We're yet to learn more about you, and well done if you got the answer right. And, of course, Mutley, all being well, we'll be back next Wednesday with another Mutley's Mind Masher.
Yes, I'll be back.
It sounds like you've got ill again.
No, I'm just joking.
He was just kidding. He's back to full fitness. And as I say, that's a good idea you had about swapping the chip bags.
Yes.
Because you're kind of pinching your chips, you can have my chips. It sort of makes sense, doesn't it? So then, do you know, before we go, tell you the quick story.
Okay.
Tell you used to nick chips in Mansfield, John Lennon.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, when the Beatles came to Mansfield, they were at the Granada on Westgate. Oh, he's talking about the Westgate Granada again. Sorry.
That's all right.
There was a
Well,
chip shop down there called the Elite Fish Bar down a little alleyway down the side of the Granada.
Yeah.
And there was a fella phoned me up once. He says, I got some chips from there. And when I was sat on the little wall outside having my chips, John Lennon came out and said, "Hello, mate, can I have some chips, please?" We told him to do one. But there you go. John Lennon is a notorious, or was a notorious, chip nicker because they taste so nice.
Listen to the All Request Lunch.